Deborah Taylor got a tough lesson in ethics when she tried to teach her high school class about the brutal murder of Matthew Shepard. Taylor showed the HBO movie The Laramie Project, which recounts how Shepard was killed because he was gay. Then she asked her students to shoot some of the scenes.
My students were learning to be ethical, but in truth and honesty, until we walked this experience, we did not realize that gay people or gay persons experience this type of extreme prejudice.
But when the superintendent, Ed Turlington, learned about the class project, he called it inappropriate and ordered her to end it. So Taylor took her students to a nearby park and held a mock funeral.
It was a beautiful day, and the students, because they're teenagers and act a little goofy, they got to say goodbye to their hateful thoughts and, of course, to the project.
She thought that was the end of it, but 2 days later she was suspended and was told the school board would determine what happens next. Taylor says she knew she was going to get fired, so she quit.
What that meant was I would not have black marks on my teaching record. I was trying to save my teaching integrity, my teaching reputation.
The lawyer for the Oklahoma school says Taylor was suspended because she took students off school property without notifying the principal. But other teachers say it happens all the time. As to why the project was deemed inappropriate, the school says it was the language, not the topic. A look at the script shows a total of 17 questionable words.
Rob Debris is sitting across the table from A.J. McKinney. A small tape recorder sits on the table. Rob Debris.
What was the first thing that he said or that he did inside the truck that made you want to hit him?
Well, he put his hand on my leg and slid his hand like he was going to grab my balls.
The school says there was never a recommendation to fire Taylor, but this document shows Superintendent Turlington had called for a special school board meeting to consider dismissing her. And several students say the superintendent has a history of homophobia. One student who wished to remain anonymous said the day after the teacher was suspended, Turlington told students he hated gays because they're the cause of AIDS.
The play was canceled because of gays. I guess they couldn't handle it.
Taylor says she's learned a lot about intolerance and bigotry, but she has absolutely no regrets, knowing many in the community are behind her. Itay Hod, CBS News, New York.